You feed them, clean their litter, and even buy them toys. But is that really what your cat wants from you? Your cat won't tell you this, but if they could, they'd whisper these 12 little wishes straight to your heart. Some are so small, you've probably missed them, but for your cat, they mean everything. Number 1, let them sleep where they feel most safe. You may want your cat to nap in that fancy bed you bought, but your cat? They choose safety, not design. It might be a closet corner, a spot under the bed, or an old sweater that smells like you. When you don't disturb that spot, or better yet, add a soft blanket there, your cat feels heard without a word spoken. That hidden sleep spot isn't just a nap zone, it's a fortress, a comfort space, a retreat. They wish you'd respect that and even help make it cozier. So instead of relocating them or redirecting them to where you want them to rest, let them keep the spot they've chosen. By honoring it, you're telling your cat, I understand you. I trust you. Number 2, give them a view of the world. There's a reason your cat sits by the window for hours, silently watching the wind move through trees or a bird land on the fence. To us, it looks like stillness. But to your cat, it's pure serenity. They're not bored, they're recharging. Observing the world helps them stay mentally sharp and emotionally calm. When you pull open the curtain or move a cozy chair near the window, you're giving your cat more than just a better view. And when they curl up in that spot, tail wrapped neatly, eyes half closed, they're not just relaxing, they're thanking you for making space for their quiet joy. Number 3, offer treats as communication, not just rewards. Your cat doesn't just want treats. They want what the treat means. It's a gesture, a shared moment, a small offering that says, I see you, I care. But the timing matters. Your cat wishes you'd give treats when they're calm, when they come to you softly, when they blink at you slowly, not just after a trick or because you're leaving the house. This changes the treat from a transaction to a connection. And when you place that treat down gently, speak in a soft voice, and maybe even stroke their head once, you're creating a ritual of love. So don't save the treats just for training. Number 4, let them win the hunt. You've seen it, the leap, the crouch, the focus in their eyes as they chase a wand toy. But here's what many people miss. If you never let them catch the toy, they're not really playing. They're just losing. Play for a cat is instinctual. It's not just movement, it's hunting. And every hunt needs a victory. Even if it's small, let them catch the toy sometimes. Let them feel the rush of a successful pounce. That brief moment when they pin it down, that's pride. And when you give them that win, you're not spoiling them. You're making them feel powerful, fulfilled, and understood. Number 5, switch out toys. Like their new treasures, cats don't need new toys as often as they need forgotten ones. Leave a toy out too long, and it becomes furniture. But hide it for a few days. Bring it back later. Suddenly, it's a treasure. Your cat craves novelty, even in small doses. So rotate toys every few days. Bring out an old one they haven't seen in a week. You'll be amazed how excited they get. Their brain lights up. Their energy returns. It's like you handed them a memory, wrapped in joy. Number 6, give them more safe, quiet time with you. Sometimes your cat just wants to be near you. No loud TV, no grabbing hands, no phone scrolling, just silence, just your presence. It's in these quiet moments when you're reading or sipping tea that your cat may gently appear beside you. They might not climb into your lap. They may just sit nearby, flick their tail once, and sigh. That's trust. That's love. And your cat wishes you'd make more time for it. You don't need to entertain them. Just share your calm. When you slow down, you give them permission to feel safe. And in a world full of noise, that's one of the most beautiful gifts you can give your cat. Number 7, Talk to them in a calm, melodic voice. You don't have to meow back at your cat to connect, but you do need to use a voice they understand, one that's calm, gentle, rhythmic. Your cat doesn't know your words, but they absolutely understand your tone. Harsh or loud speech can shake their sense of safety, even if you're not angry at them. But a soft, musical tone, it tells them, you're safe. You're loved. They wish you'd speak to them more often like this, not only when calling them for food, but just during the day. Say their name gently. Share what you're doing. Even if they don't reply, they're listening. They always are. To them, your voice can be a source of comfort or confusion. Choose comfort. They're hoping you will. Number 8. Add natural scents and stimuli to their day. Imagine living in a world with no changing smells, no breezes, no texture. For indoor cats, that's a reality, and it can feel dull. Bring in a leaf from the yard. Let them sniff your shoes after a walk. Set up a small pot of cat grass. These aren't just scents, they're stories from the outside world. They don't need a jungle, just a few sensory surprises now and then. A different texture under their paws, a paper bag with holes, a blanket with your scent after a workout. These little touches wake up their brain, calm their nerves, and make life richer. They wish you'd think of these more often, not as entertainment, but as nourishment for the senses. Number 9. Let them initiate affection. Then stay still. It's natural to want to scoop up your cat and hug them tight, but that's not how cats express affection. They prefer choice. When your cat comes to you, sits near your hand, or bumps their head against you, that's gold. That's their version of I love you. But they wish you'd do one thing in return. Don't move too fast. Stay still. Let them stay in control. When you let them set the pace, you build trust. It's hard. We want to reach, pet, hold. But cats are subtle. They'll leave if they feel overwhelmed. When they come close and you simply stay present, maybe offer a slow blink. That's how you speak their language. Number 10. Train them gently. They actually crave structure. Most people assume cats can't be trained, but that's a myth. In fact, many cats want structure. It gives them confidence. Cats thrive on routine, and they enjoy the mental challenge of learning small behaviors, like sitting on cue, high fives, or following a target. But here's the key. They wish you'd make training feel like a game, not a job. No punishment, no pressure, just soft praise, short sessions, and lots of encouragement. Even 5 minutes a day builds a bond. It shows your cat that you're not just the food person. You're their partner, their guide. And when they succeed, they don't just get a treat, they feel proud. Number 11, rotate their toys. Even old ones feel new again. Your cat doesn't need new toys every week. They just want novelty. Cats get bored with things that don't move, smell different, or feel new. But when you hide a toy for a week and bring it back out, suddenly it's fascinating again. They wish you'd remember that. That old string mouse or feather wand? If it disappears for a while, then reappears like magic, it becomes prey again. Create a small rotation system. 2 to 3 toys out at a time, the rest tucked away. And when your cat sees that new toy again, their eyes light up like a kitten's. They'll feel like the world is full of surprise again, and they'll know you're the one who makes it happen. Number 12. Help them stay clean. Gently and respectfully. Cats are obsessed with cleanliness, but sometimes they need help, and they're secretly hoping you'll offer it without judgment or force. Whether it's wiping their eyes, brushing out loose fur, or checking their paws, your touch tells them, I care for your body, like you care for mine. But there's a catch. Cats hate being restrained. They wish you'd go slow, be gentle, and reward them after. Use a soft brush they like. Wipe their face with a warm cloth while speaking calmly. Give them breaks. Let them feel in control. They'll never love grooming, but if you do it with empathy, they'll start to trust the process and trust you. It's one of the most underrated ways to bond with your cat. Care through comfort. Because when you help them feel clean, safe, and respected, they feel more than groomed. They feel loved. Your cat may not speak your language, but now you understand theirs just a little better. So next time they flick their tail or glance your way, remember, they're always telling you what they need, in their own quiet, beautiful way. If you love learning how to deepen your bond with your cat, hit that subscribe button and give your feline friend the life they've always wished for.